Cause overnight sucks. Why do you look like you just evolved into a scary ass pig?
I thought that was,
Yeah, it's not gonna lie, this is a little intimidating. It's a little scary. It looks like you went. Ooh, hey man, you look great. You look great. Yeah, man. Eyes perfect. Um, I think so. Y'all got gas stations up there?
yeah.
Nice. I didn't even know y'all had that. Y'all got McDonald's? Nice.
You
Yeah.
guys got speed.
Speedways. I've seen one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
You look like a zombie, bro.
Dude, I mean, I feel great now. Like I feel good now.
Do
Yeah.
you sleep at Do you just sleep at work like we used to do on guard duty, or what?
I wish. Nah. Um. No. So I basically I just stay. I mean, it's not bad because it's only like from 11 to 5. So usually around that time, like around 1:30, there's people that are coming in and they'll chit chat, they'll talk and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But once it's like 2 in the morning, 2:30, dude, it's the same people that come in, so it's pretty dead. But bro, it's that's when you get tired.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad, dude. That's
It was
funny.
already too hot.
Dude, I thought you were gonna hold. I thought you were gonna hold on to it. This guy. Uh so you got the two things from uh the VA. Okay.
It was cool. It was a very the doctor that did the diagnosis was very straight and to the point.
Good.
Like, I'm here to give you a diagnosis. I'm not here for counseling. Like, okay, well, goddamn. But he was cool. He
Good.
signed it, or he's gonna make it for me. So you know what I mean?
Yes, those are perfect. And you already send the two Nexus letters to the VA, to the VSO?
Just the one,
Good.
and it already got submitted. So
Good.
what's up, Alicia?
What up?
Dude, I went live earlier and I was straight up messing up people's names. Like, I need you on here to interpret Spanish for me a little bit. Not that Alicia is a Spanish name, but yeah.
I like how you say Alicia. It's just Alicia.
Alicia, yeah. See, I already did it, dude. I get nervous when I read people's names. I'm gonna mess it up. If we get like a Brian on here, I'm like, "Sup, Brian?
Man, give him something easy. What up, Tom?
Sup, my fellow white people?" There's a Tom on here.
What's
What
up,
up, Bussy
bossy
boy?
boys?
It's that same dude. Yeah. What's up, dude? What it do?
What it do?
Yeah, dude, I've been digging these live streams. Uh, I was telling the group of people that were on here earlier, like, I watched a woman have 2,000 views on here, like 2,000 people in the chat, and she was sleeping, bro. She was sleeping.
I mean, I'll sleep for 2,000.
Dude, that's what you should do. You need to set your camera up and just sleep because people love it. So, see, I'm gonna mess this dude's up. What's up, Eldon? What's up, Eldon?
Sup, Heldon?
You watching them? God bless Stiddy. Yep. You watching them LA riots, bro?
Dude, that's crazy. Um, I was actually talking to somebody at the gym yesterday morning about it, and I told him, I'm like, bro, like right now, it's happening in LA. It's already gonna start happening in New York. Wait till that thing comes down here to Florida, because it's just a matter of time, considering how many Spanish people we got down here. It's
You
just
think
a,
so?
it's dude, it's just a matter of time, bro. If it keeps going the way it's going, bro, it's a matter of time before they come down. It starts down here. The only thing here though is that MacDill Air Force Base is right up the street. Oh, your boyfriend broke up with you. Get a new boyfriend. Too easy. Easy fix.
Easy fix. What a pig.
What a pig. Got pun DMC over here. It's crazy.
Tell the pun, bro. I thought it
Fucking
was really I thought it was really red in Florida though, you know what I mean?
yeah. There's bro. There's been a lot more like you know how in El Paso we used to see a lot of the
God
border
bless
patrol,
Kanye.
like the actual border patrol, because there's
Yep.
an actual border there. Yeah, bro. There's like border patrols here in Tampa, and there's no borders. Like, what border are you guarding? The border to Georgia? Like, there's no borders. So
I
yeah,
mean there's a pretty big wide open sea border.
that is true. A lot of them are over in my old neighborhood where I grew up at in town and country, because that area is like predominantly Spanish.
Yeah.
And I have my friends on Facebook that are always posting up. Be careful on this area. There are ice posted up. It's like, oh,
Y'all gotta watch out for each other, dude.
bro. Listen, man. I'm all the way. No, bro. I'm already watching out for myself. Like
Me, myself, and I.
the way I look at these riots are, it's just gonna be a problem because these people, bro. You're rioting and you're protesting,
Buddy
right?
just called the ocean a border. Yeah, well, it might not be the border you're imagining, but there's definitely
Th-
a line where
There's
there's
a line.
USA and then not USA.
Pretty sure there's
So
a line.
I'm pretty sure that's how borders work, dude. So
Can
can
y'all
y'all
buy
buy
me
me
bucks for? It's my birthday. Can y'all
happy,
buy me bucks? I don't
happy
know how. I don't know if you know how literacy works, but that's not really how. Okay, you know what?
is it
No,
E-Bucks?
I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but that's cool, bro. Yeah, we'll send it to you after the chat.
V-Bucks.
Yeah, V Bucks.
E-Bucks.
Oh, you're a
Hold on.
Fortnite guy.
Let me get some. You play Fortnite, right?
Yeah, send me some and I'll send you some. You send it first though.
Yo, what's good, man? What up?
What up? What up? What up?
Is that Eek the First?
I'm not even gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nope.
What's up, dude?
Um.
Oh, hell nah.
Uh.
Yo, Ghostface.
Ghostface Assassin. Okay.
We're catching up, you know?
Oh man.
What's up with y'all? What day is it, dude? Tuesday?
Shit, I don't
Please,
even
I'm
know.
broke.
Is
Dude,
it
I'm
true?
telling you, it's on the way. I got a checking and a savings.
Takes
And
3 days
sometimes it takes 3 days for my checking
to transfer.
to
It's just
transfer, dude.
bank rules, bro. It's not my rules.
Send me all your banking information and I'll
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I'm
If
just
you
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
don't, yeah, don't do that in the chat.
I'm just kidding, dude.
No, but yeah, I was telling the dude, I was like, it's crazy because these protesters, it's all fine and dandy. These guys are protesting, but at the end of the day, you're literally telling everybody that you're one of the people that are illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you're protesting,
right.
but you're putting the target on your back. So it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah. This dude, my SIG 320 keeps going off. My neighbors are pissed. Quit dropping it, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, I just took a shooting class over the last weekend, and we were kind of looking around at what everybody's got. And it was like some Glocks, and dude's like, he's like, no one's got a 320, do they? Dude's like, yeah. And everyone's like, oh, don't drop that shit, bro. That's hilarious.
Don't drop it. Mm.
Sorry about your 320, dog.
Sorry about the 220, bro.
Yeah. What's the best gun in your opinion? That's a
Ooh.
pretty big statement. I don't know what kind. Like a pistol or a rifle? That's really hard to answer. I mean, I got my favorites.
Well, if there's somebody that's gonna answer it, you'd be the man to answer that one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with wide
Honestly,
guns.
honestly, if I had to pick one, I'd probably, as boring as it is, I'd probably just go with like an M4, like a HK 416, because handgun. I always say the best one's the one that you're you train with. I was a big Glock fanboy for a while, and then I started getting like customized Beretta 92s. Even though in the army I absolutely like didn't like them, but Langdon Tactical 92s with dots on them. That's kind of my jam. Glock and AR and USA. Yeah, yeah, dude. Can't go wrong with Glocks. Really can't. They're just kind of like the Honda Civic of pistols, really. But I hate to tote one thing or another because people ask me for gun advice all the time, and instead of answering one question like just buy this, I'm like you gotta ask them a few questions first. Like does it fit in your hand well? What's your budget like? You know,
You
so
remember? You remember? It's funny. We're talking about guns. You remember when I bought my first gun in El Paso? I bought. What up, chat?
what up,
Uh,
T?
I
Yeah,
bought the
a
Taurus
Taurus PT 45
PT 845. Yup.
A45. Hello
And
from Croatia.
what
How
up,
big is it?
Croatia?
What? Are
What?
you talking?
Well,
You're talking about Glocks, right?
I mean, my clock wasn't really that big, if we're really being
That
honest.
it's average. It's probably average.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah, that
I
thing.
remember I bought that gun, and then the first time we went to the range, the first time we shoot it, it jammed, and I'm like, it's gonna be one of
Yeah,
those guns.
love my Keltec CP33 with the can. It's just a range toy, but super fun. What is a CP33? I should know that, but I don't.
Let me
Is
see.
it 22? Peanut butter and jam. Dude, when you come over here, you got to shoot that FN 45 tactical I got with the can, dude. That thing is sweet.
So I actually plan on going up there. Let me look at my calendar. So it's gonna be in the winter. Fuck, man, I hate
Yeah,
going up there in the winter.
don't come in the winter, dude.
No, I'm going up there in the winter. Shut up. I'm doing it. Like I go up there every winter. I go up there almost like every time that I go up there. It's
The
usually
last time you
around
were
like,
here it was summer.
and I miss the white snow. So I'm gonna go up there
The
during
white
summer.
snow sucks. Yeah, dude, I got me a Gen. No, it's a Gen 4, a 19 Gen 4, and best accessories. Yeah, dude, those Keltec 22s. Now that you mention it, are freaking sweet. You can put a little dot on that thing, get it suppressed, and just freaking send it. Those are cool, dude. It sucks in the winter. Dude. All we do is stand around in the garage and drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which I don't mind. I'm gonna try to go up there. Probably September, October, November. I'm gonna try to go to the end of September or October if you're not busy, or if anything, I can go up there in December. Cause I got my brother and them that it's up to you. My brother and them are not coming down here this year for the holidays
Mm-hmm.
because they just they're in
Oh yeah, squirrel guns, man. Sorry, I'm reading the chat, dog.
oh no, you're good. Because they're going over to they're in Georgia and they don't have a place to stay here again. Because their mother-in-law, I guess, moved to Ocala, Christina's. So I'll be up there. I can go up there at the end of like either October, September. You tell me, bro. I'm down for
That'd be a
whatever.
better September would be a better time to come to Ohio, dog. But dude,
Yeah.
I just realized I'm gonna see you in like 2 weeks. Yeah,
It's so I just paid Harden the money for the trip.
yeah,
And it was funny because I'm in a sleeper league within the fantasy league, right?
yeah.
And we were
Hey there.
and we were writing damn, I forgot I was going with that. Hold on. I
Sleeper cell. You're in a sleeper cell with him? Bussy lovers.
Bussy Lovers.
I love
Yep.
this dude.
It's my homie, best friend, Biffle.
Yeah, man.
Biatch. See, if y'all knew what me and this guy went through Man, y'all would understand. Oh
You're making
man,
it sound worse. You make it
dude.
sound worse when you say that.
Yeah, well, when you immediately get in trouble when we go into a war zone, like right off the bat, I mean, you start thinking maybe this was probably going to go down the wrong route.
MK Ultra activation phrase. Hey Tim, why don't you send me some overrated, underrated? How about that? That'd be fun. You send me some overrated, underrated. And I'm gonna put my pig mask back on.
I don't know how I feel about this pig mask. I'm not gonna lie to you,
I wore this thing to ink, dude. It was real hot.
dude. I cannot wait for this. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. So, I'm in that sleeper league with this guy. I'm in that sleeper league with Harden, and he keeps on trying to trade me a player.
What does that even mean, dude?
It's a fantasy league. I mean, you're not very good at fantasy football, so I wouldn't expect you to understand. But
Well, we're both not good at football, so you might as well play fantasy football.
this is true. I'm pretty good at that one. I won some money yesterday or last year, which was nice.
Block over or under. Bro, I meant some real ones. Uh under oh, is it okay. I thought you meant is it a Glock over and under shotgun. Dumb pig. Dumb pig. Uh it's probably overrated to be honest with you. Probably overrated.
Ow.
What do you think,
But
Almay?
the what? Which one?
Hey yo, why you're Muslim professor? What?
Who's a Muslim professor? I don't think pigs are Muslim. Consider their pork. You can't read.
I can't read so good.
I mean, I'm looking at some of these screen names, and I don't think they can type very good either.
He got the dyslexia. Yeah,
uh, damn, I gotta
I
go.
do. I do.
Oh man.
Wait, so do you owe Harden money or something now or what?
No, I already paid him. It's just funny because he's been trying to get me to trade him for over this player for the last like month, and
Yeah.
I ignore him. So then he asked me the other day. He's like, "Hey, don't forget to pay me." So I was like, "Yeah, no worries." So I started texting back, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll send it to you right now." So I sent it to him, and then as soon as I send it, he's like, "So do you want this player to do the trade?" And I completely started to ignore him again. It's so funny because in 2 weeks I'm not gonna be able to ignore him. So he's gonna be like, "Bro, accept the trade." Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Not gonna talk to you about it, bro.
Yeah, Florida's overrated.
Dude, I cannot wait for y'all to come down here. I already took that week off, so I have the whole week off. So I'll be in Clearwater with y'all.
We
So yeah, I am. Man, I need a vacation.
should I bring this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. You might scare a couple of Latinos,
I
but
got this in Florida. I actually got this in Florida, so
yeah, I mean, Florida's come to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's dope. Been there. Not gonna lie to you, it sucks compared to Tampa. It's pretty bad. I actually have a
what's up,
friend.
Grimes?
I have a friend
Sorry.
who came down here from Jacksonville. My roommate. He used to live in Jacksonville, and he's like, bro, that place was trash. So
So it's
come down to Tampa.
so Florida's overrated.
Mm. It's exactly what people think, bro. Like Florida's different. Like you start
So
seeing
is
shit.
it
You
is it
start seeing.
underrated, properly rated, or overrated? He
Mm,
said he's not lying.
yeah,
It's different.
it's different, man. Like
I'm different.
I don't know. You look at Cali, you look at New York, and it's like, bro, what other state does bath salts? What other state gets in trouble for doing dumb shit? Like,
Ohio. Ohio does that.
Yeah. I mean, no income tax. That is true. We don't have income tax, which is dope. But now we don't have state tax. We have yeah, we have federal tax. We ain't got no state income. What's up, B More? Yeah, no,
Baltimore.
it's
Yeah, man.
it's pretty yeah, it's out of Florida or Ohio. Yeah, that's true. And we can't get out of it. No, but that doesn't surprise me. I mean, you would think that that's some.
Writing a ticket to these old people have a pet raccoon, and it's literally has a freaking meth pipe in his hand, and the dude's laughing so freaking hard, and then he takes the meth pipe from him, and then he grabs another one, and he's like, "You're not gonna believe this." Yeah, we're trying to
The,
compete with Florida
I mean,
for
y'all are. I'll be
for
honest with you,
Florida
man.
man's.
Y'all are doing real good. Y'all are really getting close. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
what was that thing about y'all eating cats and dogs? Like,
yeah. We had that
yeah.
over in.
I mean, we ain't
I
going
think.
that. We're not gonna go that far, but I mean, yeah, y'all definitely. If y'all trying to top us, y'all definitely
Oh,
doing well.
a white monster over or under. I'm a white monster believer, bro. So I think I think it might be properly rated. I don't. It's not underrated because people talk about it all the time, but it's probably properly rated. I would say.
I'd say properly.
You still banging them white monsters?
Oh, dude, I don't even drink monsters no more, dog. I
Really?
drink.
What'd you get?
I
You get
drink
an altar?
Celsius. I drink Celsiuses.
Hmm.
Celsius. Like that's all I drink.
Celsius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh.
No
What
more
about them?
monsters.
What about them ghosts though?
Nah. I've
No.
tried them, but nah. I like the Celsius. For me, it's just healthier. Every
Every night,
night.
Benny
Every night.
boy. Yep.
Nah, yeah, I don't nah. Bro, remember when we used to drink like dude, I remember in Afghanistan I drank seven monsters. No, six or seven monsters one day. And it was because we were on guard duty and then we were going to a mission afterwards. And
Yeah.
bro, I just remember like after the sixth or seventh one, I remember my whole body just shaking, bro. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably not a good idea. But this is the only way we could stay awake, bro.
And the Rip It, the official energy drink
Oh,
of the military.
Ribbit. Bro, I feel like the Rippets weren't even energy drinks because them shits never worked.
Teeny Asian woman walking on your back, over or under. Uh, Dang, I don't know, dude. I've never had that.
Yeah, man, that sounds like an experience. I want to try.
Yeah. Hmm.
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably feels
I'm a,
okay. So just like right off the cuff, it's probably underrated.
yeah, I'm gonna go with underrated.
Do we have
Y'all
any
got
stories
any?
about Afghanistan?
Oh
Yeah.
boy, boy. Let's just say one. Let's just start with they definitely don't like churches over there. Like they don't
No.
like American churches.
No.
They
They
definitely like to take them down for
they
sure.
blew up our chapel that was made of plywood.
Man,
And we had to put it out with e-tools, and that was it. E-tools, and
I never even got to go into the chapel, and I was there for like a month and a half. Damn,
that's sad. Y'all heard about the Giants in Afghanistan? Is it bullshit?
giants. There's giants over there. I ain't seen not they ain't seen not one giant. I seen some small people.
Yeah, I haven't seen any big people over there, but I mean, it's they have the Hindu Kush mountain ranges over there, so
Dude, some people when I tell them how we used to walk down 300 meters worth of nothing but marijuana fields where we're literally stepping on
yeah,
marijuana fields. Some people are like, no way. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, we would
yeah,
walk through it and these motherfuckers would grab the
big old
marijuana and
buds, big
yeah,
old
they'd be
buds.
like, hashish, hashish,
Yeah,
hashish. Nah, bro, we can't do it.
the fuck is a meter? These colors don't run. You know what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, dude. I found out later there was people who were deployed with smoking hash, and I had no idea.
Dude, people were smoking in Tower.
Yeah, apparently I gave off too much of a narc vibe to even know about it.
Hey, how about when we were in the tower and we were getting ready to go to, like, we were just both of us dead ass tired, and you asked the A&A guy, you were like, "Hey, let me see your AK real quick. I want to make sure it's good." And then you took out the firing pin, and then you're like, "Here you go. Y'all are good now. Don't even
Yeah, I
worry
probably
about
probably shouldn't have done that.
it."
I don't think it was a firing pin. It
And
was it was the operating rod
I,
spring.
I just remember you looking over at me and you be like, "Hey, Almeida, we can sleep now. Go to sleep." I'm
we
like,
put
"Yes."
we put way too much trust in them. Y'all ever guard the poppy fields? I don't think we guarded
We
them,
burned
but
them.
yeah, we had to pull security while they got
Burned them.
burnt, and they get pissed when you burn their poppy, dude.
Yeah, and then you get high just because you're around it. Well, I mean,
Mm.
we were pretty good in the distance from it, but like, yeah, if you're around that, you're getting high, like real high, and then
Real high.
good luck explaining that one too. It sucks because then you start burning them, and then if you pop hot, then you get in trouble, and it's like, this is y'all's fault. Like,
Yeah, you did
y'all made me high.
you did this to us.
Like, I didn't want to smell that. Yeah, no. But
It
that
was
was, I remember the poppy fields.
going over there was pretty dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty.
That was, man.
Dude, you remember
Oh,
how trashed our first room was that we had? Like all of our gear was everywhere.
oh, dude, the one you talking about, what was Garda, Cop
Cop car,
Garda.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. And that's when we were both in the same, because we stuck the whole way the deployment, and then we go into the same.
Mm.
How were the porta pots? Oh, dude, fuck,
So
man.
hot.
Listen, it's
So
bad
hot.
because the way. All right, so the way they use the bathroom is they don't just like aim and piss. They sit
No.
down to
They sit
piss.
down.
So
Yeah.
on the porter john, if it's a muddy ass day, they're standing on the damn seat, squatting to
Mhm.
piss. So then in the middle of the night, you get up and you want to go like take a shit or whatever, and then next thing you know, you're sitting down and you have mud all over your butt cheeks because these motherfuckers don't know how to fucking piss, and that's annoying. Oh my god, dude, I wanted to
Yeah.
fight them more than the people outside the
Dude,
wire, bro.
I walked in on one of them in a porta pot, squirting a water bottle up, like right up on his butt, like rinsing
Dude,
his like bidet his butt.
dude, they thought every porter john was a goddamn bidet, bro. It was
Yeah,
annoying, dude. Oh my god.
and they think we're nasty for using toilet paper.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not about to walk around shitty all day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nah, yeah.
Mm.
So that was, man. What did I gotta say about the weapons? You were there for Bush said that there was weapons of mass destruction, but from my understanding,
I
it's
don't see any of that.
on the chat. GCES King said, "So, what were the reasons that you were told that you were there for Bush? Said there was weapons of mass destruction." So here's my take on that, right? Because I've watched a lot of
Oh,
these
this ought to
documentaries.
be good. This
Dude,
ought to be good.
hold on. So this is,
I don't endorse whatever he says. Maybe I do. I don't know. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't think there was weapons of mass destruction, but we couldn't just leave there. Like, I mean, you look at some of these, like when we were there. I mean, it was like we were still in the shit. Like it wasn't slowing down or anything. So it's not like we could have just left.
Yeah.
They never found weapons of mass destruction, but we were still like we couldn't just
You know what's
leave.
crazy? You know what's crazy? I had this realization years later. They never would have shot at us if we weren't there.
100%.
Uh, yeah, Tim, I went down to chat settings and then I hit live chat instead of top comment or top chat or whatever. Then I could see it. So yeah, I don't know, dude. We should have got in. got out, especially after they killed Osama bin Laden. Like they just wanted to keep that war machine turning,
a
make
hundred.
all sorts of money.
The way because I saw this documentary which is pretty interesting on Netflix. All the docs on Netflix are pretty good. So I watched this one about the about 9/11, and when we were there,
Where were
we were in,
you?
huh?
Where were you? Sorry, go ahead, dude.
Where
I got ADD.
yeah, you do. Um, nah, but we went. I remember, like there was a part in there where it talks about how we initially they hit us, the Twin Towers, then we go over there to take out Al Qaeda. We eventually remember when we bombed it all. When we bombed, like they showed it on TV, we were bombing
Yeah.
constantly. So we took out Al Qaeda, we liberated Afghanistan, and then the only thing on that documentary where it says like after that, like Afghanistan, like all the Al Qaeda left to Iraq or Pakistan, and it's like then George Bush announces that there's weapons of mass destruction over there, but there was never any weapons of mass destruction. At that point, I feel like we should have just bounced. And
Yeah.
then we're staying there, and now look at how many soldiers just got killed. And then for what? Because you guys are trying to pull an agenda about just going to war, and I don't
Well,
know. That's
I
like
mean,
when Osama.
when the vice president's Dick Cheney's company, Halliburton, did all the contracts over there, dude, they were just making money hand over fist. There's way too much money there to
Yeah,
just be
just
leaving.
leave.
We got to do regime changes because they told us all growing up. By the time I went to the army, I uh, completely believed the whole they hate us for our freedom. And
Yeah,
then, you know, they had that Obama, not Obama, the Osama bin Laden letter to America that was on the Guardian, which is like a British outlet or whatever. It, they had it published there, but nobody else wanted to see it. But I don't know if you remember, it was like all over TikTok and stuff that kids like wanted to see this, and he was like talking about how like, no, we hate you because there's an American base in every part of the Middle East, and um like all these regime change wars you're doing, all this crap,
yeah,
and it's bad when all the governments are like, no, you got to take that down. They're not allowed to see it. It's like, why?
yeah. Like
You know,
why? Why are we not
we
allowed
should
to
be
see
able
it?
to see. Yeah,
That's the only
I don't
problem
know.
I have, especially like us. I just felt like us being when we were over there, it was one of those things where we didn't even know what the hell we were doing. Like at the beginning, like we knew the missions and stuff like that, the stuff that we had to do, but we didn't like, bro. They would just tell us out the whim, like, "Hey, we're going to this village to talk to this elder and to
For
find
no
out."
reason. For no reason.
No
Like
reason at
literally no
all.
reason. I think it
No
was
reason.
like they said it was like what was it like? Not command presence, but like show of force. Like, oh, there's dudes out walking around, blah blah blah. And like, bro,
Dude,
there was no
remember when we
point.
drove? Remember, because I think I'm pretty sure you were there when we went there. Do you remember when we went to what Corngall
Yeah, I
Valley,
saw. Yeah, I saw a
Narnia?
freedom Dorito over there, Tim. Yeah,
Remember when we
that
went
was
to
actually where
Narnia?
I saw the freedom Dorito. 1984 says that war is a means to destroy productivity and production, to keep the population reliant on steady work, even though most countries can already produce more than they would even need. Yep, it's starting to look really 1984 around here.
Very 1984 ish. Definitely feeling 1984 ish.
Yeah, Halliburton and the contract things, man. Like, I don't know. It's dude, it was one big money grab. Well, it was.
Yeah,
We're the we're the only country that could drop bombs into the ocean and still somehow make money from it.
this is true. This is true. You see that new thing that Trump came out with recently, the about like if anybody who has a kid going forward, they get like $1,000 into like a
Underrated.
stock,
Yeah, I saw that.
like a 3 out of 3.5 or something to set up for. And I mean, I'm all for like helping the next generation, but where's this money coming out of? Because
It
people
comes out
gonna
of thin
keep
air, dude.
people gonna keep popping out these kids, and I'll be honest with you, man. I don't want to pay for other people's kids.
Well, we're either about to be or we are under replacement levels anyway for kids. There isn't enough kids. But your whole life you're just like, oh, the Earth is overpopulated because Bill Gates said so.
Because Bill Gates told us.
Hmm.
Oh man, what
Yeah,
you think
dude.
about this? What you think about the Elon Musk and Donald Trump thing now?
The memes were funny, but like me and Tim were talking about it to our last guest on that podcast we just dropped. Your favorite rapper, by the way. Uh, we just dropped that, and we were talking about. I'm like, dude, I look at the memes and stuff, but like I'm so sick of it anymore. Like I don't. I'm sure if I lived, well, I'm thinking about LA right now, but I don't know. I kind of don't care. I kind
Me
of just
too.
don't care. They're funny though, like the breakup. I keep seeing like breakup AI videos of like Elon's on a spaceship going to Mars and Trump's like driving a Tesla or whatever. Fed
Yeah,
go per.
yeah. I think it's pretty funny. It looks like an actual like boyfriend relationship. I'm like, that's cute. You guys are
Yeah.
cute. Like, I don't know if y'all thought that two people that are hunger for power. I don't know if y'all thought that this was gonna work out for y'all, but clearly
It'd be
this.
funny if it was. If it was. Be funny if it was one big joke.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine April Fools?
I don't have any like allegiance to like Elon or Trump, so like let them fight. One out of 40 U.S. births in the U.S. are IVF babies pre-selected for certain genetics. Dang, dude,
That's crazy.
that's kind of a lot. One out of 40. Look it up. You know what? I need to. This is the downside of not having my computer and all my cameras in the studio. I can't just. Next time I'll just sit here with my laptop and just hang out on Chat GPT.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
What do you think of IVF? Uh, what is your name? GCS King? I'm just making words up out of thin air.
Hold on. What was it that he said?
How many babies born in the U.S. are IVF babies? In in vitro fertilization. I think I got that right.
Boom. All right. Let's see. In 2022, there are about 91,000. There are about 91,771 babies born in the U.S. as a result of assisted by IVF. So it's about
That's
2.3% of all births in the U.S. every year. One in every 40 babies. Yep.
nailed it.
Yeah. Total U.S. births in 22, 3.66 million. Did you just smoke that out of your nose, dude?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that looks so creepy right now, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, when we were at Ink over the summer, it was like 80 something degrees, and I would put that on like every few minutes or whatever and headbang, and I was just like sweat everywhere. And people are like, let me get a picture. And I'm like, "Ugh," just drinking hot liquor.
Are y'all going to that thing this year?
Yeah. The Beast is coming
When is it?
July 18th, I think.
Damn, so y'all doing this like every year now.
He keeps coming up, bro. bringing his brother this time.
Isn't his brother like taller than him and younger than him?
I think they're twins, dude.
That's right, they are twins. Fucking Gator.
Gator.
It's funny. I tell my buddies, I'm like, yeah, I have one of my friends is from Louisiana, and I can't understand him. And I've been friends
Can't
with him
understand a
since
word he
2010.
says.
Yeah, and since 2010, I still have no idea what the fuck he says to me. I just, yep, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Speak English.
Yeah, he's out. It's every time that I see him, it always reminds me of Waterboy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
smile and nod. Yes, that's what I did to hold
It's
the phone.
funny though
Yes.
because he's a smart guy, but when you don't have the ear for it, you're just like after like a day or two, I know exactly what he's saying, but
Yeah, it's like you start getting it, but like, dude, I remember when we first got there, and he would talk to me, and I'm like, oh, yes,
oh yeah, and
yeah.
you're the guy English isn't even your first language, and you're trying to speak trying to speak English with a guy.
uh, and then, dude, it's funny. Every time I talk to Harden, the first story we always talk about is when I was coming back from Fort Polk, and
Puts the Cajun in him.
he needed a patch, and he's like, hey man, you got an extra patch? He's like, yeah, nah, here, get it out, made it. Just make sure you give it back there, man. And then when I got there, he's like, hey, I got your patch. Hey, give me my fucking patch. Don't fuck this up.
Why did you go to Fort Why did you go to Fort Polk?
Me and Porus, Son Porus, he picked me to go with him. Cause remember, I was the cool guy. Like I was the one that was like, "Yo, I'll go," cause I can acquire anything. I can get
Mm,
stuff if we need it.
needed some if you need something stolen or acquired, I should say.
Biggest,
Kind of racist when you think about it.
hey, the biggest lick.
They sent a Mexican and a Peruvian guy.
This is,
It's pretty
hey,
racist.
biggest
Mm,
thing. Biggest lick I got was that antenna from over in
mm,
5 Airborne. Biggest lick I
mm.
got. Taking it down in less than 5 minutes was impressive. Is all I'm saying.
I can take an antenna down in 5 minutes flat.
Impressive. Yeah.
I saw a video of a soldier who pawned his helmet the day before going to the field. Ever seen this?
I did see that. I did see that video where they was like, "Are you serious?" And they were kept on asking him, and then he's like, "Did you asking his leadership like, hey, did he really do that?" And he's like, "I don't
For a
know."
vape. He did it for a vape. That's real.
Yeah, yeah, dude. You can find the video. It's definitely there. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I
Like,
wish you could pull videos up from your phone and share it like you can uh on the computer. They
yeah,
smoked his Sarge.
his sergeant ended up being in a friendly arrest while he had to watch. You know that sucks because after that smoke session is over.
You're getting smoked
Oh,
so bad.
buddy. Ooh.
Can you imagine Sandarazzo having to get smoked for us?
Oh no,
Which he has before, I'm pretty sure. And
bro.
oh
Just go back to basic training when at the last real problem when all the cadres got smoked in front of us and we're
yeah,
all looking at them
dude,
like, oh.
I tell people this story all the time. When we were in basic training, there was this dude who got the cadre, which are for people who don't know, they're like NCOs that help the unit, but they're not drill sergeants.
They couldn't make it to drill school.
Was that it? They I don't know how much he sold them to the dude for, but he was selling them to like other recruits. Yeah. Other privates for $50 a can.
Oh, dude, I remember that. $60,
So how much was old boy selling them?
dude.
Like
So
$40, $20.
so the whole thing was the cadre was buying logs, and then he would buy the logs. The logs would be, I don't know, at that time I think it was like $40 for a log. And then he would take these logs and give it to De La Rosa, and then De La Rosa would take them and then he would sell them, and then each can would be sold for $60, and they would be sold. Ben knows he bought. Oh, absolutely, 100%. I bought two actually. No, I bought one, stole the other. But
Yeah, I
they.
threw up on. I threw. You're always stealing shit. I threw. I threw up that field problem or whatever. I had gotten some from one of the guys in our squad, and I puked on the guard tower because that was like the second time I ever had dip, and I was just like, bleh. Hello from
Dude,
Pakistan.
what up? We went to
Yeah.
bro, I remember right after they like when they came in, when the higher ups came in, I remember everybody grabbing their cans and chucking it over the
Yep.
fence, like just
Yeah,
chucking it.
dude.
And then when they were
And
checking us and they were
I was
kicking
gonna
us in
say
the
that.
nuts.
Yeah, they're kicking
The,
us in the nuts and hitting us with sticks to make sure there wasn't a can
there
under
wasn't
there.
a kid.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
Dude, I have it's funny, one of my friends actually just came back from AIT. He's actually here on recruiting duty before he goes to get stationed in Alaska. And I was talking to him about basic training, and I'm like, "Yo, how's y'all's basic training now?" And he was like, "It's pretty easy." And I was like, "Motherfuckers, bro." I was like, "So y'all don't like what happens? Like y'all don't get like smoked or anything?" He's like, "Nah, like it's pretty chill. Like they kind of like mostly guide you."
What did he go in for?
So he is actually he's a fister.
Mm.
So he went in October, and yeah, so he does the fister thing now, and he was like, yeah, I'm like, bro, when he initially signed, I'm like, dude, don't do anything combat, bro, because you do some combat, you're gonna get out, and it's gonna be hard to get a job just based on your job. And this motherfucker
Bussy
was,
Fister. Hmm.
yep. And then he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I just want to do something behind the desk where I'm gonna be able to transition. I said, bet. This motherfucker calls me on motherfucking November. And I'm like, hey, you got your job? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm a mortarman. And I was like, that's combat. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? And he's like, and then he called me like a week later. Nah, they changed it again. I'm not a mortarman. I'm a fister. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, well, get ready to deploy.
Yeah, right.
No one ever told you look like. No, I've never gotten Jesus anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think Jesus had a gray beard, dude.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Whoa,
What?
it's getting there. I mean, it is getting gray. Damn, that's bad, dude. It wasn't even that. Damn, dude, I'm getting old.
If you shave it, you can't even see the grays, Joe.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
overweight
Overweight.
Jesus.
Wow.
Damn,
Wow. Wow. That's fucked up.
that
Thanks,
hurts.
man. I actually was starting to fuck with you a little bit. No diddy.
No,
That's
did
fun.
he? Yeah, wasn't Jesus like 33?
I think so. I mean, I beat him by a little bit.
Yeah.
No. Mm, damn. Freak off
Freak
time.
off time.
This ain't that kind of chat.
This ain't that kind of chat, no.
It's not that kind of chat. That's an
Yes,
OF
Diddy.
chat.
I like you, but you crazy.
Dude, that Diddy shit's another thing. Like, I'm looking at like some of the highlights from the trials and stuff, and I'm like, well, what did Diddy do that's illegal?
What didn't Diddy do?
Because I mean, Cassie definitely is the one that was all for it. So
Right.
I don't know. It's just interesting to see like all everybody focuses on celebs instead of focusing on their life.
Yeah, well, I think we all do that. Dude, I have to go through my Facebook and hit not interested because Facebook thinks that I need to learn about everybody's celebrity history. He got Eminem's bussy. Dang. I don't think you think he did? Do you think he
Nah,
did? I don't think he did.
he definitely
With the
got
real
50.
Slim Shady, please stand up.
He definitely got 50 cents though.
Yeah, no. No.
That girl that 50 Cent's baby mama.
Oh no, he was talking about 50 Cent. He was talking about Eminem's butt though. So
Listen, man, I'm not. I mean,
you listen to the Carter Six yet?
trash.
I like 4 songs.
It's that. I mean, I listened to the beginning of it, to like the first like 6 songs. I haven't finished it. I try to finish it, but everybody's online talking about how it's trash. So I'm like, you got to send me the ones that you like because I'm not gonna be able to listen to the whole thing.
Dude, I know you don't like listen to Sleep Token, but I just want to say this because Tim's on here. I can't finish the album anymore, dude. I was so stoked about it.
Sorry for
And
the wait.
sorry for the wait. Taz dropped the album back, man.
And
Yeah.
I thought the album was gonna be better. I thought the features were gonna be better, but he didn't even have a feature with Nicki or Drake. So it's like, all right, well, those are your 2 top artists, and you don't even have a song with them.
Right.
I didn't feel like it was Lil Wayne. I felt like it wasn't the old Lil Wayne that he used to like rap, how he used to rap. It just this one was just I felt like it was more rhymes than anything. Like there was no story, there was no Alexa, stop. And I felt like there was no story or anything. It was just mostly just rhyming.
You can't finish because of ST? What's that mean?
Yeah, I don't know
What
what
does
that
that
means.
mean? I don't know. I'm about to hop off here, bro. I gotta make sure stuff happen around here.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta fully wake up.
Sleep Token. Yeah, I can't finish Sleep Token.
Hey, you gotta let me know about the VA stuff.
Oh,
Because
yeah, I will.
if I need to submit if I can do anything on my end for you, I will. So just let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about my appointments coming up.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, you're going
So,
through the VSO, right?
yeah, but I got
Okay,
actual VA appointments coming up.
cool. Yeah, we'll talk about that and set you up for that because I need you to get your VA stuff up. And if anybody else needs help getting it, just let them know. I don't, bro, I don't do that charging shit. So just let me know and I can help them out too.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Hit me up later.
Good deal. All right, man. See you,
Later,
chat.
dog. Later, chat.
See you. Woo!